Okay, so the movement we're doing is essentially just a pelvic tilt. So right now, arching the back, that means the pelvis is tilting forward at the top. So what we want to do is tilt it backwards. So it's like just tucking your tailbone between your legs. So you'll need your glutes and also suck in your abs when you do that. So you want to suck in your abs, tuck the tailbone. Okay, so that's essentially the move. The exercise is going to be down on the floor in like setting up for a glute bridge position. So here, lie down. You probably have a little bit of an arch in the back. So what you want to do is do that same movement by pushing your back into the ground and drawing your abs in. Okay, then from here, it's a very subtle movement, but I'm just going to lift the tailbone. So I'm pushing my lower back into the ground and lifting my tailbone off the ground. It's more than just a tailbone, it's what's called your sacrum as well. It's like the back of your pelvis. So hopefully you can see that. So that's it all the way up, and now it's down. Up, down. So my pelvis starts to lift off the ground, but my back is still on the ground. Okay, once you've got the hang of that, then you're going to lift the tailbone up, keep your big toes on the floor, keep your feet flat, and then start to lift your hips up. The whole time you're lifting your hips, you're still trying to get that tilt. Okay, then come down. So on the way up, you'll be peeling your spine off the floor, tailbone first, vertebrae by vertebrae, keeping that tuck, keeping that squeeze, keeping your toes on the floor. And then when you come down, again, vertebrae by vertebrae. Make sure the big toes don't lift, make sure the knees don't fall out. So you can feel this anywhere from your calves, to your hamstrings, to your lower abs, to your glutes. It really depends on what's been holding you back or what's been compensating for the lack of pelvis stability. Okay, so spend about a minute or two doing that. If you try to do that every day, especially at the start of the day, it'll kind of release that tension from the back. Then, anytime you're feeling tension in your back, just go back to that tuck. Tuck the pelvis, draw the abs in. It doesn't have to be 100%, you don't have to like fold over, but if you're standing up and your back's starting to get tension, it's probably because the lower abs are starting to switch off and the back muscles are getting tight. So just reverse that by pulling that tailbone forward and trying to draw the abs in so you're still tall. Okay, so that should help you out a little bit. Let me know.